So Eva Marcille and her, soon to be ex-husband Michael Sterling, they have reached a settlement in their divorce. One thing I would say about this soon to be, ex-spouses, but in their, marriage and really going through the separation process, they really did a good job in keeping their information or their situation private. You didn't really hear a lot of the news on why Eva Marcille filed for divorce from her soon to be ex husband, Michael Sterling. But we did read that Michael Sterling did come out and make several statements on how he's going to continue to fight for his marriage. But it appears from this news from WBLS is that they have reached a partial settlement in their divorce. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it's something that we don't know what happened. Um, but the couples have reached a partial settlement, and reports state that they should come to a final agreement that will be documented soon. And that's unfortunate. At the end of the day, they have a couple of children. And, we all know when we saw Eva that she was just so happy and elated to be a mom, to be a wife. And she was really enjoying being in motherhood and being a wife to her actual husband. For whatever reason, she actually, it appears that she ran to that courthouse and she said, I cannot deal with whatever it was. I'm done. I'm out. And they are closing in on having finalizing their divorce. So that story is, kind of a little baffling and kind of little, like people are saying, like, man, what really happened? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, the next story I want to talk about is Nene Leakes' son. This situation is very disturbing. Now, Nene Leakes' son, and this news is from OK Magazine. Nene Leakes' son arrested for felony possession of fentanyl and allegedly puts blame on his younger brother. Now, you talking about being, a snitch, and not even being a snitch, but lying, a lying ass snitch. Now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her oldest child, Bryson Bryant, was arrested on July 3rd after authorities found him in possession of fentanyl, right, on him. Now, with that information, it's very important to realize how damaging this is, because not only he had possession of the fentanyl, he actually blamed that he was his younger brother. Now, according to court documents obtained by radaronline.com and the reality television Offspring, he was taken into custody around 1 a.m. at a home in Lawrenceville, Georgia during the holiday weekend and charged with felony possession of fentanyl, a Schedule II controlled substance. Now, the police affidavit said Brian was hit with the charge of loitering, prowling after evading police and claiming he knew the people that live at the residence, which was false. So this guy right here, man, was literally lie upon lie upon lie. And the thing that bothers me with this story is that you didn't own up to it and you was caught red-handed with fentanyl, but you had the audacity to act like you was your younger brother. So now you're trying to put your younger brother at risk for some stupid shit that you did. Now, to make matters worse, this is what they said in the documents, is that the 33-year-old lied to the police and told them he was his 24-year-old stepbrother, Leaks, who recently suffered, if you remember, his younger brother suffered from a stroke and a heart attack. Now, the first filings in the criminal case have Brent's name on it. Now, once Bryson was booked at the Gwinnett County Jail at around 2:36 a.m., he allegedly told cops his address was a home Nene no longer owned, and his bond was set at $5,900 and was released at 12:20 p.m. Let me tell you something, man. I can only imagine what Nene Leaks is going through. When you are a parent, man, it's a very stressful job. sometimes your children can do things, and especially if they are under the influence and they have an addiction to drugs, and you try all your best to help them, and it just seems like they cannot kick the habit. And my prayers are with Nene Leaks, because she lost her husband Greg, and now her youngest son had to suffer a heart attack and had a stroke. And then now you have your oldest son who is on, laced up on drugs, fentanyl, and then now to add an insult to injury, he actually lied about who he was, and tried to put his younger brother in a harsh situation. And that's not cool, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you feel about these two stories with Eva Marcille and her soon-to-be ex-husband Michael Sterling, and the story of Nene Leaks' oldest son, and how he lied about who he was and how he tried to put it on his stepbrother Brent Leaks. So you let me know in the comment section, man. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to my social media platform. Until next time, take care and be safe out there.